Since the start of the war, it's been incredibly challenging to bring supplies into Gaza. Prior to the war, there were several different ways to come in, but since the war, we're only able to get supplies in through one crossing at the moment. What we've seen in the last several weeks is that it's become even more difficult to get aid into Gaza. In July, there were still some stocks in warehouses, there was still some availability. In August, the situation has gotten even more difficult. More things are stopped at the border, there are searches at the border, we're able to get through very little, and we're at the same time using the stocks that we have in the warehouse, which means we're now down to almost zero. 1 million people will not have enough food. In addition, as the humanitarian space has been squeezed, as there have been more evacuation orders, we don't have access to some of the desalination plants, so we have a reduction in availability of water. So you're talking right now about the most basic necessities for human life. We don't have enough food or enough water here for people to survive. Just last week, we had an example of a very young mother who came to the clinic. She had just given birth to her 4th child. She was severely underweight herself, trying to care for 4 young children, one of whom was also malnourished. There's simply not enough food. We're doing what we can to refer those cases, and we do have a nutrition program, but the rest of the family doesn't have enough food to eat, and so we can anticipate that this problem is going to affect others in that family. It's a kind of situation where we simply are not able to do enough.